against Sarah Ferguson. She is accused of participating in that beating inside her church last October that left one teen seriously injured, another dead. The two victims were Ferguson's half-brothers. Kara Thomas is outside the Oneida County Courthouse breaking down today's testimony for us. Good evening to you, Kara.
Hi, Kate. Today's testimony was disturbing and graphic, to say the least. Prosecutors had witnesses take the stand as their first witnesses of the case who didn't see Lucas until he was already dead, and they saw the excessive injuries that allegedly Sarah Ferguson and her co-defendants placed on Lucas. So in total, there were 4 witnesses that took the stand today. On October 12th, 2015, hours after Lucas Leonard suffered a horrific beating, witnesses say his parents rushed him to the hospital in their white minivan.
An older female got out and she came to the door and she approached my post and she said, "I think somebody's dying or somebody's dead."
ER staff rushed outside to the vehicle where they saw another woman giving Lucas CPR, but by that time they say it was too late.
He was pale, his lips were blue, he had a lot of bruises on his hands that we could see. His pants had a lot of dried blood in the crotch going down the leg. I opened his eyes to see if his pupils were reactive. They were not.
They would eventually learn that his wounds were much worse. Nurses and police officers who examined Lucas's dead body said he was covered in bruises and dried blood. Most of the damage was to his groin area. One nurse said the bruises all looked recent.
It also described him as fresh, correct?
Well, within 24 hours.
The officer tasked with photographing Lucas also assisted in the execution of the search warrant of the Word of Life Church. Officer Justin Geringer says he searched the sanctuary and rear section of the building.
There was one chair sitting by itself in the room. There was some blood stains on the carpet near the chair, along with some paper towels that appeared to have blood on them.
Geringer says he also found an electrical cord in a utility closet. It caught his attention because the prongs had been damaged. That cord was then compared to the bruises left on Lucas's body.
That mark right there is consistent in size and shape with the plug end, the part that plugs into the wall of that cord.
It is consistent.
Now, the defense today asked only a few questions, and for some witnesses, no questions at all during their chance to cross-examine, but we still have a lot of testimony to go in this case. Now, as I said before, today's testimony was definitely difficult to listen to, but surprisingly, there weren't any emotional outbursts in the courtroom. Sarah Ferguson, however, did keep her head down for most of the day today, not looking up at any of the pictures or at any of the witnesses. Court will resume Monday morning with more